It is Wednesday. You are listening to What's Up Big Rapids, the one and only podcast in the entire universe of podcasts that we make just for you. We're so glad you're tuning in, and we're your hosts. I'm Chris Chang.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
Before we even get into it, we want you to know that no matter who you are, no matter where you are from, no matter what you look like or what you have done, you are a loved and valuable member of this community, and we're going to try our best not to waste even a moment of your precious, precious time. Right, Pat?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and just like every week, this is the best time not to waste any time. Subscribe, like, drop comments, tell a friend, be a friend.
That's
Share
right.
It. We love it. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
Doesn't cost anything, and we sure do appreciate it.
How you doing?
Doing very well, my man.
Yes.
Happy Labor Day. Happy
Yes.
Labor Day to all of you laborers. I hope you're able to rest up a little bit this weekend.
I had to.
Me too, my man, and I did too. I think I took naps almost every. I'm like on a real nap kick.
There you go.
I'm having a hard time pulling an all-dayer these days. I really am. It's harder and harder to get through the days.
Even with the monster or whatever?
I have that. I have like typically one monster, in the
Keep
morning.
the
I
day
stretch
going.
it out, but I don't know that it really does much for me.
No, it's more flavor now.
But we did have an incredible Labor Day weekend. The kids had Friday and Monday off.
Yep.
And so we took advantage. I've been wanting to take Siobhan and Noble especially, because it's been quite a number of years since we took the kids to the museums down in Chicago. Yeah. And we've always had great times.
We'd love to. Yeah.
Yeah, we've always had great times. But now Noble is, he's 13. You know what I mean? And so he's
Probably enjoy it.
Yeah, I figured it would be perfect for him. So just decided to jump in the car and go. No plan, no room booked or anything like that.
Nice. Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, we just left Friday and Siobhan still had to play pickleball and get a run in and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't even we didn't leave too early, but we went down there.
It's like 3 o'clock. You're like, we were supposed to leave 2 hours ago.
Perfect weather. Perfect.
It was a great weekend.
It was a great weekend. The weather was perfect down there. The city is, Chicago, I've had like hits or misses with it over years, but it's such a beautiful town being on the lake like it is. Enjoying all that coastline, and people were out there in their boats. People were on the beaches, even though I didn't feel like it was that hot.
Right.
I wouldn't probably have been out.
It's kind of cooled down the last couple weeks.
Yeah, no
so
kidding.
It was more like September.
I was wearing like a light sweatshirt even, but it was perfect. And we went to Lou Malnati's and had some deep dish pizza.
There you go.
That was very, very, very good.
Never had deep dish Chicago style pizza. I know.
Well,
Judge away.
Well, wait a minute. What do you mean anywhere?
Like ever.
You've never even had a piece like somewhere else that someone's like, hey, this is Chicago style or whatever? No.
Sir.
Is it because you don't like the look of it, or you just haven't had the opportunity?
I guess it's more opportunity than anything, but I guess if there's a menu and there's other options,
you go with something else.
Yeah, Detroit style for starters.
Well, you know what? Detroit style is
superior. Yeah.
Well, Detroit style is a deeper dish. It is deep. It's not the same to me. The real Chicago deep dish is almost lasagna like,
right.
Or you know what I mean. Except it does have a good crust. But so in my mind, and of course, somebody will skewer me online about this. I'm not a pizza expert. I do pretend to be one in my own household, but
did you get that pizza oven, by the way? No,
I don't have a proper pizza oven, but I will tell you. I'll tell you. Okay, so I think there are like 3 kings of the Chicago deep dish pizza.
Okay.
It's Giordano's, Gino's East, and Lou Malnati's. Those are the names I always hear anyway. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, and if you're from Chicago, you probably know the real scoop. But those are like the touristy, the ones that everybody sort of knows the name of.
Yeah.
Now
like
that's
the
not even
of Detroit.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. These are very, very famous. This is Prince's Pizza or John's of Bleecker Street from New York. Do you know what I mean? That would be the Giordano's and Gino's and Lou Malnati's. But that's not even my favorite kind of Chicago pizza, because when you say Chicago pizza to some other people, they think tavern style. You know what that is?
Like
that's a thin, crispy pizza that is cut into squares so that it's easy just to grab and.
Okay. No.
Think Totino's only bigger.
Yeah, I love
you love that, right?
Totino's, yeah.
Okay, so that is also Chicago style pizza, but that's tavern style or pub style.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, there's
I
a little
love
thing.
pizza.
Okay, so let me tell you what ended up happening with pizza. Then I'll come back to Chicago and the rest of the trip. But so we had Lou Malnati's, and it was delicious. They do a different thing with sausage. They have like a sausage, almost a sausage. It almost is like a patty that goes over the whole thing. I don't know. It's just a little bit different. It's good.
It's a breakfast sandwich pizza?
No, that's probably a bad way of describing it, but it wasn't like crumbles of sausage.
Gotcha.
Okay, so anyway, we liked it. It was good, great. We, on the way back, as we're about to leave Chicago, before we left, like the next day, Siobhan suggested that we stop at a Giordano's and just grab a couple of frozen pizzas.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because they
Just
have
pop
them.
in the oven when you get home
they
type
have them. So
thing?
we're like, yeah, that way we can keep this trip going a little bit longer. Well, I made that pizza in our oven here at the house.
Yeah.
And we both agreed it was better than the one we had in
Well,
Chicago the night before at Lou Malnati's.
yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I feel like pizza needs to sit for just a little while. And when you eat in a pizza restaurant, it comes out kind of hot sometimes. And so maybe you had that time to kind of...
Nope.
All right.
I
Maybe
just
it was
think this
frozen
was a
and
better
had structure.
pizza.
All right,
Even
there it is.
frozen, even
I
cooking
tried.
it in my oven, we just think we like Giordano's better.
Okay.
By like
It's
a
probably
good
the
bit.
sauce and the crust and stuff. more than anything.
It was the best. It was the best. I was so proud of it.
And you brought me one.
I do have an extra one.
Okay.
Yes.
There it is.
And
You heard
so
it, Dom.
we are going to hook you up. You're going to experience Chicago deep dish pizza.
Nice.
And if it's anything like the one we made the other night, it's going to knock your socks off because it was delicious.
I love
All right.
that. Anyways.
So that was the pizza of it. We just kind of found it funny that we could just get the take and bake and make it at
Have 'em shipped
home
to
right
you.
here in Michigan, and it was
I'm sure they ship them.
it was fantastic.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
We went to the Science and Technology Museum, the Griffin Science and Technology. That place is so much fun, so cool.
It looked interactive. by
Very
some of the photos I've
interactive.
seen.
Everything there is sort of interactive and creepy. They had this whole thing about the human body where they had actual human bodies all just parts of it was scientific. Okay. But
In the
made me
name
a
of
little
science.
squeamish. But yeah, we got to stand inside of a tornado. You probably saw that picture.
Very fun.
And Noble loved it. Went to the Field Museum, which honestly, guys, I love the Natural History Museum in New York City. But I think the Field Museum is even just a step better with the way with how many
curated,
of
put
the displays they have and how they're put together. I'm trying to think what they call that. So, which also I gotta say is a little disturbing when you're walking around and they have every kind of animal from every continent. Do you know what I mean? And they're just in there stuffed, and in these reliefs or dioramas. What would you call that?
In a display of
Yeah,
sorts? I mean,
some sort of a display, but they're like, where you can sit there and you're sort of looking at them in what
Natural
could be a natural
habitat.
habitat, some
Gotcha.
scene that might have happened, right? And
right before they were...
unfortunately butchered for our hopefully I just like to think
Education.
I
Our
like
education.
to believe these ones all just passed away
Yep.
of natural resource or of just
They
natural.
caught it on video. They tracked it, found it, passed away.
Yeah, they
fell
just happened to
asleep,
find
didn't
these
wake back
ones,
up.
so they are using them in the museum. But anyway, they had everything, and they've got dinosaurs, lots of dinosaurs.
Very cool.
And Noble loves dinosaurs, so we got to see Sue the T-Rex, and honestly, the city was clean. I mean, we didn't go everywhere, but we did actually get around quite a little bit. The area we stayed in, we ended up getting a room. Lovely, kind of reminded me of Upper West Side or something. It was very clean, very nice.
Okay. Living
we
it up.
We were able to get parking everywhere that we sort of wanted to or that we went. Even though it was busy, there was a lot going on.
Like a lot of people do leave for the holiday, right? So the city probably is, well,
I don't
like
know,
you
man.
said, you're
The
as busy.
city was packed because apparently there was like back to back big concerts every night of that weekend.
Okay.
I can't remember who, but I saw like My Chemical Romance was in town. Oasis had been in town, I think.
yeah, that's a
right?
deep,
Because
deep
they're
cut.
back on the road.
Yeah, I did hear that, actually.
And I actually I was jealous. I would be willing to pay that ticket price to see what their show is like in 2025. You know?
Oasis.
Those brothers have been rocking a long time. So anyway, yeah, we had a great time. Didn't see anything scary at all.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I did not see
Didn't have to explain anything to Noble on what he just might have
Nope.
seen.
I mean, honestly, didn't smell anything. If you guys know what I'm saying, it was a really great
Very
time, great trip, clean. I don't know about it being a hellhole. Apparently, it's a crimescape, the likes of which we haven't seen. But I don't know. We were there. We had a great time. Didn't see anything scary at all, and just saw a lot
I've
of
heard
families.
that for a while, but I mean, it's
just
it's
saw a lot of
like New
families having
Orleans. They
fun.
always talked about it being like murder city for a long time. I mean,
You've been
maybe
there a
I
bunch.
just stay in there, the corridors that are pleasant and enjoyable. But I don't know. I guess I didn't see it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so that was Chicago. I would say if you're thinking about a day trip, hard to beat it. I mean, it's not that bad of a drive, and it's pretty easy to navigate. You can get around, and lots to do for the kids.
We've never really got down there. I mean, I
know you guys go to Detroit quite a bit.
We
though,
do,
and we don't.
do.
We only go there like for the odd baseball game or football game or something.
Yeah,
So.
no. I spent the whole weekend moving.
Okay, how'd that go?
I am an official Big Rapids resident.
Okay, welcome.
Started moving Thursday, and then we closed on Friday. We do not live there no more. That is not my house.
I've got one of those Big Rapids Monopoly games for you.
Fun.
That's what we give everybody.
Big
who moves here.
Rapids-opoly.
Yeah, Big Rapids-opoly.
Okay.
That's your official welcome.
But I don't have a kitchen. I don't have a lot of things, but we're putting it together. We're still working, been painting and caulking, and people working on tile, and I mean it's been a journey. But I felt bad for my dog. It's been a big adjustment to go
he
from
loves to cook.
He loves going.
Going without a kitchen is tough on a
It
dog.
is. No, and all them scraps. No, he went from 2 acres, open the door, go potty to being policed
town, huh?
and yeah.
Do you guys have a fence?
We do,
good.
and that's helped a little bit keep them contained and to give them a little bit of freedom. But yeah, so that, and then we were able to get to the Labor Day Festival on Monday. Shout out to Labor Day, your band of locals.
Huge, huh?
It was huge.
Yeah.
That has to been the biggest car show I've ever seen.
I think so. I think it was the biggest
In Big Rapids.
street thing I've seen in Big Rapids.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I went down.
It went further than anything else.
Down to public
does.
safety,
Right.
almost, and then
they had stuff all the way up the street. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't. It didn't die off like
the
sometimes
cornhole
happens.
in the parking lot there by TNT Gym. They had to have been 100 or more cars. I mean, there was so many different rides.
Yeah,
all the vendors. My niece sold baked goods
out in front of your.
Yeah, she did a fundraiser for her softball team, but then gave some money to Angels.
Good.
So
How did she do?
she did pretty good.
Great.
I mean, Grandma provides it. You just sit there, you sell it, and you collect the check. I mean, it's not that bad.
That's a pretty good business model.
It is. Our youngest has done it.
Right. Yeah, he's
So-
actually done very well out there. So.
Yeah. So no, it's a good spot, and if you're donating it, people are always generous, and extra donations and things like that. But it's been a lot.
Well, hey, kudos to the folks who organized that. I'm gonna be asking for some help when it comes time to get some of those vendors to Summerfest because y'all did a great job.
Yeah, tons of food trucks, and
I know it.
I mean, it was awesome.
They really
well done.
Really, really stacked it up.
Beautiful
I liked that
day,
a lot.
too.
I ended up taking Noble golfing. You know what I mean?
It was a beautiful day for golf.
Had the opportunity. Said, you know what? Let's go.
Yeah.
So-
How'd he shoot?
You know what? He took 0 swings as per
right.
usual.
Yep.
But
You know what? He shot a 0.
I think I shot a 41 though on the front, and we didn't finish the back before his mom was like, "Hey, you guys hungry? Let's go get some lunch."
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of golf, we talked about one last week, but
we had there was a hole in one by a high school golfer last week.
Yeah, we had who was that?
It was the coach's daughter.
Kate. I remember her
Yeah,
first name was
right,
Kate.
right.
But she had that one. Well, yesterday, apparently, during competition, a senior out of Lakeview hit a hole-in-one on number 15 at Tullymore. Senior Molly Gray. during competition.
That's incredible.
Looks like the golf coach said.
Oh, that was at Tullymore.
At Tullymore.
Another local hole-in-one. And the coach said in 25 seasons of coaching high school golf, she's never, or they've never seen a player hit a hole-in-one in competition until today. So
good for her, man. A couple
bravo.
Senior ladies.
Congratulations.
Sniping them,
and
that's so awesome.
I'm sorry that you're probably now addicted for life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She'll be chasing that forever. It's like the one time I hit that jackpot.
How crazy would it be if you did that and then you're just like, this game's really not that hard. Like, I'm going to go do something else.
Speaking of hole-in-ones, I also seen Charlie Woods hit a hole-in-one over the weekend, too.
Did he really?
Yeah.
At a tournament?
I don't know. It was a highlight. As you know, I didn't spend much time on my phone all weekend. I was moving and packing and working, but I seen the old come across the two. Said Charlie Woods, hole-in-one.
Well, when are you going to get out golfing? I mean,
hopefully this month. We have a ton of stacked up, outings. Here's 18, here's 18, here's 9. So hopefully
things that you've won?
That we've won. Yeah,
right.
all over the place too. From down in Allendale to up there near stomping grounds at Everett to everywhere.
Oh, the glamorous.
What is that one? 10 and 66?
Yeah, 10 and 66. Yeah, I won't tell you what we used to call it, but...
I hear it's clean.
That's what I heard.
Somebody shot it recently.
It was bought several years back, and I've heard that they've done a nice job with it.
Yeah, we were able to watch some football last week. That was nice. I seen college football kicked off, which was nice. And then Lions are this weekend. NFL starts tomorrow. Dom, you excited for some NFL football?
Can't wait.
No, Bart Scott. Can't wait.
Ferris won their opening game, right? And the marching band, everybody seemed. I saw nothing but joy.
I seen Dr. Atwood at Meyer afterwards, and he said it went awesome.
Oh, good.
And thank you for being our guest last week.
Yes, thank you to Dr. Atwood, a great distinguished guest. Love when we have smart people on the podcast.
Yeah,
I
was wondering, who should we get next? I don't know. I mean, it's the bars. Who will be next? Tell us who we should have on next.
Yeah, if you guys have any ideas, email us at what'supbigrapids@gmail.com or message us on the Facebook page or something like that. And let us know if you know somebody who is interesting, is inspiring, somebody who... is fascinating, or just has a great story to tell, or is doing something positive for the community. We would love to know about it so we could feature.
Give us the heads up too. Unfortunately, a couple requests we have gotten. It's like, well, this thing's going on this weekend. Can they come on this? We're booked out.
Yeah,
we try to plan these a little bit out. So
we're going to try to be more strategic with it. Our new interning producer MJ is going to be helping us to line up some guests, and I don't want to tell you who's going to be next, but I do have somebody really good who will probably be on next week.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. You'll have to stay tuned to find out. Today it's just Pat and I. We didn't feel like maybe an every week guest is really necessary. We give you guys a little bit of a breather and a break, and that way we can catch up with each other a little bit more without feeling like we're neglecting.
Plus, there is a lot going on.
No kidding. There usually is. And so like last week, we talked for at least 25 minutes or so before we got to our guest. And so we're probably going to need to get a little bit better about splitting our stuff into little segments and moving them around a little bit.
A little quicker, or maybe in and outs. Yeah, who
yeah,
knows,
something like that. But so football, lots of football's going on. That's the first bit of sporting.
Home opener's Friday night.
Right, home opener is this Friday.
Fruitport.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got to go to Fruitport tomorrow.
Okay.
But they're coming here on Friday night. So
Good.
Friday Night Lights at Cardinal Stadium.
Okay. Another athletic event that you guys can get in on is the Big Dam Bike Ride. That is coming right up. That's next weekend already. It's next Saturday. Not this coming Saturday, but the next one. Saturday, September 13th. Kicks off at 8:30. It's a ride, not a race, so it doesn't really. It's not like you have to be there for some shotgun start or anything like that, but they've got 3 different options of rides, and the money that is raised is used for charity. So it's 100% of this is going to the Rotary Club, who will use it to try to fulfill grants and do good things all through the year. And I remember we looked. It's actually it's not expensive to join this. The tickets are actually pretty cheap, but they've got 3 different options for you. If you don't want to go 62 miles, which is their longest one, that's called the whole dam tour. That crosses all 5 of the dam sites in the area, and that's only $60. But they have if that's too much for you, they've got a 50 miler and they have a 20 miler as well. So check it out at the Big Dam Bike Ride on the events page on Facebook, and get signed up if that seems like your cup of tea. You do not have to be experienced. There were several just casual riders last year. You can bring e-bikes.
There's
or
still
assisted.
time to go to Einstein, order a bike maybe.
Yeah, you could probably
get it
go.
delivered in time.
You could probably go today. I know they're open. Go to Einstein Cycles and pick something out.
Get yourself stretched out, and you'll be ready for next Saturday.
No kidding. What else is going on around town?
Well, also next Saturday, we had mentioned this last week, but movie night at the Roben-Hood Airport. This will be at the airport. This is presented by the Big Rapids Community Library. Movie starts at 8. It is free to enter. Don't forget to bring a chair or a blanket.
What would we do without the library? Seriously.
They got tons of stuff.
They're
there
always
all the
doing
time.
stuff. It's always free. And look, now they're doing stuff not even at the
We looked it up. Top Gun.
the library.
Top Gun.
Yeah, they're going to show Top Gun at the airport. How appropriate is that? I mean, wouldn't that
better-
be cool
it's better
to
than
watch Top Gun in an airplane hangar surrounded by actual airplanes?
cool.
It's pretty cool.
That is
I
pretty
mean, that's a vibe.
That is a vibe.
That's a
100%.
vibe. So, do something fun to kind of kick off fall. That's next Saturday, the 13th, from 7 to 10 at the Roben-Hood Airport.
I do feel like Labor Day is that last good holiday of the year. There's nothing wrong with the other holidays that are left, but Robin Hood is just
Or Labor
Day
Day.
has this feeling that it's just good. It's just good. It's just a good day. That you're celebrated as for all your hard work, because we got to work 5 days a week, not 4 like other happy countries, and you're just celebrated. And
You know what? I always think it's kind of bittersweet.
yes,
You know what I mean? I just
End of
the
summer.
whole end of summer thing. I mean, I like fall, but winter's coming. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying it. I've been saying it all
got
year.
the hoodie on.
Yeah,
I got the
winter is
jacket
coming.
on today. The rain's.
It was nice walking Noble to school today. A little cool, but I just tried to enjoy every moment of it, knowing that it won't be very many more days this year that I'll be able to walk in shorts.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Still is short season.
still short season. I
Yeah,
am
more
wearing
short hoodie season.
I'm wearing a hoodie, but it's light, and I got shorts on because I'm just chilling today.
Also, this weekend.
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted to mention it. Let me find it here.
Wheatland, dude. Wheatland, 52nd year of the
Have you ever
Wheatland Music
played at
Festival.
Wheatland?
Yeah, well, I participate at the drum circle. So far, that's all. I've only been a couple of times now because honestly, for years it just went on, and I knew about it, but it just, you know what I mean. It didn't seem like a.
It's that weekend after Labor Day where you
Yeah,
go to
exactly
Chicago.
right. I mean, it's already it's sort of a busy time of the year as it is, and I just let it go by a bunch. But I got introduced to it, and I absolutely love it. I'll be out there as much as I can this weekend. Now, Siobhan is running her first marathon on Sunday, and so I won't be out there that day. And we're going to be down in Holland supporting her and cheering
That's right.
her
That's
on.
the.
It's a big one.
That's the distant to distant.
Yeah,
it's not
she's
a
running
circle-
from one
of
town to
town
another. Yeah, instead of a circle. So
for
I'll be
her.
dropping her off at the starting line.
Good
and
luck, Siobhan.
picking her up at the finish line.
Love that.
Best of luck to her because I think it's going to be 26 miserable miles of suffering. But you know what I mean?
She's there for it.
She's there for it. And once she starts, she's not going to stop. She'll
No.
just get it done. And
Say Forrest Gump.
she'll
Just
be a
keep her.
marathoner after that. But Wheatland I will be out there Friday and Saturday for as much of the day as I can. So if you guys are out there, stop by the drum stage, the rhythm stage it's called. And that's probably where I will be because I like to help out with the various drumming workshops and drum circles that go on and demonstrations. It's a really, really fun area of Wheatland, but that's like the third or fourth stage that they have. They've got lots of stuff going on. They've got their main stage. They've got a smaller stage. They've got this pavilion where they do music. And some of my friends are playing at various spots. So
I figure.
So come through. There's great vendors, food.
Shops.
Yeah, I don't know. What's it cost this year?
We can check
We're pulling
it
up the
out.
tickets so that
I have a funny feeling that you can't really rent because you can stay there, right?
yeah. It includes camping, I believe.
There it is. Day passes start.
A weekend. I mean, you can go for the whole weekend. Looks like adults about $140 for non-members, and I think really, yeah. The only day passes they sell are for Sunday, and those are like $45 or $50. So,
Wow.
Anyway,
I've never been. I've never been to Wheatland.
you know, Jeremiah actually kind of was the one. He went with his friends first, and they camped out there and had such a great time that now it's like a recurring thing. So. Yeah, I love it out there, though. Everybody's so friendly, and you just wouldn't think that something so cool would be right in our backyard.
Right in Amos. It's crazy.
Yep.
I didn't know that forever. We went to, also this weekend is Hot Boat, where they'll jam-pack all the pontoons and take them over to the Hardy Dam area. There's a beach and all that kind of stuff. And there will be hundreds of boats on the river as long as it's
What,
nice.
this weekend?
Yep.
Oh.
It's always the weekend after Labor Day, and then it's just
kind of
a big old boat party.
God, is it like the last big weekend for boating?
I
think?
would say so. Yeah, I mean, you think with weather, some years it's been
Sometimes
very cold. When we
Sometimes
would
I
go.
think we're missing out on part of life by not being out on the waters.
I do
You
every
know what I
once
mean?
in a while.
When you get
Yes.
out on a boat, sometimes you're like, man, this is like a whole other
different life
Yeah.
is happening. Yeah.
maritime life.
Yeah. But then, of
Nautical
course, like,
times.
owning a boat is so expensive and such a chore. You have
Well,
to be
what if
dedicated
your
to
boat
it.
was your house, though?
It's fair.
Because when we were in Chicago this weekend, I looked out and saw, tons of, boats like that people are living in that are just anchored off the shore there, and they just
You think they have
take
other
their
houses?
I think so. I think they just take little boats in, to get back and forth for whatever they need. But otherwise, I think like they're beating the system. You know what I mean? They got their boat. They're not paying rent.
Yeah, what taxes are they paying?
They're not
Michigan?
paying taxes except whatever their
Illinois.
boat license and registration is.
Right, yeah. That's true.
And if you don't move it around a lot, you can kind of stay someplace for free. All you got to really do is avoid the storms, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure Lake Michigan isn't awful for
well,
for
I
a
imagine
houseboat.
trying to sleep on,
I couldn't do it.
Lake Michigan waves might be a little.
We're talking
tricky,
about doing
but-
a cruise because we've never done a cruise. And,
Okay.
that's everybody's concern is that it's going to do this and it's
Nah,
like, it's
you don't
not
feel
even like
much
that.
on
You
a
don't even
cruise. They're
realize
too
it,
big.
But
I did a cruise once and promised I would never do a cruise again.
yeah.
Although I've kind of backed off of that position. I just think we didn't pick a great cruise. We went on a 3-day Caribbean or whatever. It
Gotcha.
was super cheap,
Very quick.
quick, because we wanted to try it out, quote unquote. I thought that'd be a smart way. Well, what we didn't know is those are the worst ones to go on
Yeah.
because they are the quickest and cheapest. You get the
yeah.
quick, you get. We were overrun by family reunions and kids running, hitting all the buttons in the elevators and stuff like that. It was fun. It was okay. It just, to me, it was a lot of me just of staying in a very small space and then waiting.
Did you enjoy the boat?
Waiting in a lot of lines? Not particularly. I liked the
Excursions and stuff, like when you stopped? Or?
yeah, we did some of that. That was fun. But I liked on the boat. I liked going and seeing like the comedians, the
Yeah,
shows, the
yeah.
comedians and the music and stuff
feel
like
like
that. Was
that's what
kind
I
of
would
cool, but
enjoy.
you had to show up pretty early if you wanted good seats. Casino was cool.
Yeah.
but
He went on like a carnival or something.
that's what it was. Maybe it was that. What did I say?
I don't know.
Caribbean?
Yeah.
But it was Carnival.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the brand. Anyway, yeah, it was just there was just a lot of people, and it was a lot of standing in lines, and you know, I never went in the pools on the decks or anything because they were always like just full of people.
Yeah, tons of
Siobhan
people,
likes sitting in the
kids.
sun, so she would get up there and try to find a spot.
That's
but,
probably.
I'd find her, and I mean, it would be nowhere near the water, just like bright.
That's why I feel like
Full
a
sunlight.
longer period of time.
Yes.
Everybody maybe isn't so. I got to be in the pool today. You know what I mean? We'll go to the pool tomorrow and we'll go to the arcade today or something. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
you get a lot of nicer, older people on the longer more expensive cruises. So that was the advice we got after that was, no, you just have to pick a.
I hear the Norwegian ones are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Where are you guys thinking about going on a cruise?
I don't know, probably in the Caribbean area.
Leave
like
out of
somewhere
New
hot
Orleans.
and nice, and leave out of Miami.
That's where we
or
left out of,
something.
actually.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah, something down there.
I'd like to do an Alaska one.
Jeremy and Ashley just did a
Oh, yeah?
Alaskan one. They said they loved it.
Oh, that's
Would do
cool.
it again in a heartbeat. My mom, and stepdad just did one. They loved it.
Nice. Well, I got something
too
else
cool.
that you folks will love. Sorry, we're done with the boat talk now. Pat's hot boat talk got us there. We've got something fun coming up in Canadian Lakes this next Friday night. It's September 12th at 5 o'clock. It's a free concert in Canadian Lakes at their new music pavilion. Or it's not. I guess it's newly completed. I think it's been there a little while now, but the Ruther Music Pavilion, hopefully that's how you say it. It's over at Pines Park Beach, if you know where that's at. I don't. It is a Canadian Lakes folk jamboree. Roosevelt Diggs is headlining it. Stanley and Quiggle will be playing, and I believe they're the ones who organize this and are hosting it. And so hopefully it'll become a recurring event.
Pretty
They've
sweet.
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acts, it looks like. So plenty of music, and
Can't beat free.
it's free. So just bring a chair and show up at the music pavilion. All right?
I was thumbing through, and I seen that on Monday. I always give an opportunity to shout out Angels, as we absolutely love Angels of Action. But on Monday, September 8th, from 5 to 9, 10% of any meals purchased at our local Culvers will go to Angels of Action.
That's wonderful.
So dine in for a difference.
Dine for a difference for Angels of Action. Dine in, drive through, or carry out. No matter how you order, you're helping fill backpacks and feed hope. Let's come together to make sure no child goes home hungry. See you there. That's what it says. I love that.
Burgers and backpacks.
I'd have called it custard for a cause.
I love
Custard
that.
for a cause.
Culver's for a
All right.
cause. I like custard more.
Yeah.
I like Culver's custard. It's so delicious.
I'm not a big custard guy, no matter what it is. Although, you know what? Frozen is a whole different ballpark. You know.
Frozen. Oh, custard.
Because when you say custard, I think of donuts. You know what I mean? Like that kind of weird, gooey filling.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that stuff.
Come on.
Nah,
You don't like
I
a
much
Long
prefer.
John?
I love a Long John, but I much prefer like the whipped cream, the white,
Okay.
or like a Bavarian cream
Yogurt.
instead of the custard.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like raspberry.
Totally.
Or
Much
lemon.
prefer fruit. Yeah, fruit's great.
I love fruit-filled donuts.
Unless it's that really cheap fake fruit.
Yeah.
You ever have one of those?
Yeah.
Bismarck's. It's like the fake strawberry.
It's come
or
out of the can.
Yeah, it's like the worst can.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can still taste the tin. Yeah, no thank you.
No, thank you. Which reminds me, my mom told me she's got some, strawberry jam for me. I mean, I keep forgetting, but
I love it.
me too. Especially freezer jam. You know what I mean? Like
No.
You do
I
you know
mean,
what that
not
is?
a
That's a
freezer
way
jam.
they call it freezer jam. It's a way of canning jam that is kind of quick and easy. And you literally mix up a bunch of bottles, you throw it in the freezer, and you're done. It's good. And then, yeah, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's my favorite. So it's good
I
on.
prefer strawberry over grape.
Oh yeah, me too.
You know,
Totally. Strawberry over almost
superior.
everything, but raspberry and black raspberry, sometimes will just not.
I do like
I
it.
come right in over the top.
You know, I like you got to get the seeded raspberry, but then the seeds get in your teeth,
they
and
can.
then you're like,
still
you can't eat it
delicious,
every
though.
time because of
Yeah.
that. But
What
I
about
love
marmalade? Do you mess around with
I
an orange
don't.
marmalade at all?
I don't.
I've never really figured out what that's all about.
What is marmalade?
I am not sure I want to know.
Why?
Right. I have a feeling there's something
Jelly
nefarious.
jam and marmalade.
You know how gelatins in general are like, I mean, there's like a bone product there. You guys know that, right? I'm sorry, I'm whispering. This is podcast. I just, in case your kids are listening, I don't want them to know what's in Jell-O and whatnot. But it's like it's ground up bones. Yeah. It's like because I remember like as a vegan, you can't eat that. Anyway, so I'm not sure what marmalade is, but
Don could probably look that up for us.
Don, look it up, and if it's gross, I don't think I want to know. But I have known some people who are crazy about marmalade, so.
That's like apple butter. I like apple. I don't.
Yeah, same. I've never fallen in love with
wrap it in my mind around it. I guess I don't.
But I was late to the Nutella game.
Yeah,
I only just
Nutella's
started appreciating Nutella in the last couple of years. You know what I mean? Well, just never was raised on it. I don't think I don't know that I've had it more than 3-4 times in my life before.
boys love Nutella when they're
Yeah.
young. Yeah, the older two. It was.
I was
always in the
raised
house.
on PB&J, and neither one of my boys will eat sandwiches.
Really.
They
Sandwich is the superior food.
No
of
kidding.
all
I don't
foods.
understand it. But
It is the best kind.
Neither
of food.
one of my kids will just eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
I mean, I had
Talk about
thousands of
spoiled,
them as a kid.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I know why
was a
we ate peanut
staple
butter and
food.
jelly.
Yeah, it was all there was.
You know, I mean, it was like $4.
Mac and cheese out of the box and PB&J. It was
Yeah.
basically that's how
These kids these days.
I know, man.
Speaking of food, on September 6th, they're doing brats at our local Sawmill from 4:30 to 7:30. This is to circle back around to the wonderful people at the Big Rapids Library. This is a fundraiser for them.
Nice.
Looks like $15 gets you brat sides and desserts. There will be live music, prizes, and literary trivia.
Now that's this Saturday.
Yeah, 4:30 to 7:30. That's right around the corner.
That's this Saturday, September 6th. Books and brats to support the library. It's put on by the Friends of the Big Rapids Library. Mm-hmm. Thank you to Sawmill Saloon for hosting such a fun event.
I love brats.
And I wonder what live music is going on.
Yeah,
Sounds cool. And prizes, literary trivia. You know what? They got me with that.
You're supposed to be at Wheatland, though.
Shoot, I am supposed to be at Wheatland. All right. Well,
it looks like you got to be in two places
I
at
might have
once.
to be at 2 places at once. Try to pop down and support that if you can. That sounds fun.
Definitely.
Oh, you know what? We got an uplifting moment of the week, a real uplifting moment of the week this week, like a power lifting moment of the week.
Uplifting.
We're trying to bring you guys a piece of good news every time you hear from us, so you got something positive to take away. Last week we talked about the hole-in-one. This week we are celebrating a young lady in our community who is going to college. Don, put this up for you. We just noticed this event is happening on Saturday as well, down at JD Fit, the gym right on Michigan Avenue, kind of across from Taco Frida. They are celebrating one of their own, young Abby McClellan, who is a high school student here. She is going to McKendree University on a powerlifting scholarship. How amazing is that? I've never even heard of such a thing.
That's awesome.
I had also not heard of McKendree University, but we looked it up. It looks like a lovely place in Pennsylvania.
Illinois.
Was it?
St. Louis area.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't look carefully enough.
Not too far away.
But go Cats. What kind of cats was it? Bobcats?
Bearcats.
Bearcats. Go
Bearcats.
Bearcats.
Yeah.
And so congratulations, Abby McClellan. We will be rooting for you. Go get that education and continue to
lift.
Continue to get strong. Protect yourself. Be careful out there.
Yes, for sure. Do it properly.
Yeah, I'm sure
Of course.
you should probably knows all about that.
I've always been intrigued by powerlifting, but I just
scared. I'm a little
Scared.
bit. I was always a little bit
Hurt myself.
intimidated by the, like the Olympic lifts.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Nah, we should try these one time at the gym. We should do like some
Dom,
like,
do you
heavy
do
lifting.
any lifts that are considered Olympic lifts?
No, we would get kicked out.
That's lunk alarm worthy.
I'm real confident that Planet Fitness is a no powerlifting gym.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Yeah, probably.
Sorry,
We'd have to go
guys.
down to the old factory gym or to JD Fit.
Yeah, there you go.
To get in a powerlifting session.
Yeah, or CrossFit gym. They do Olympic lifts in CrossFit, right? I'm telling you, I think I'd get hurt like so quickly.
I barely just started lifting weights, so I'm powerlifting.
You guys would be proud of me though. I ordered a rower finally.
A rower.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been putting it off. I've always wanted one of those Concept 2 rowers. You know what I mean? They're just sort of the gold standard, and it fits sort of my life. You don't have to spend a lot of time on
Rower's
them.
nice,
They don't
'cause-
take up that much space. Full body workout. I'm going to put it right upstairs in the library so that, in between phone calls and typing contracts and whatnot, boom, right on the rowing machine.
Watching The Office or
Absolutely.
Abbott Elementary. or-
So you guys
why don't we ever row?
keep a good. Let's keep a tab. Let's do a little Chris watch. This is the before
The before.
the rower. Okay,
We got to flex.
we'll see if we can get me. It's not so much this.
It's what they can't see.
It's more what you can't see. I did not get my summer body going this year. I just decided
I'm still working on it.
I leaned right into winter. I said, I'll just get ready. Winter's coming soon. I'll just go right for that. So.
I came into summer working on next summer's body. That's how I did it. So,
Well, I'm happy to get that, and we are proud of you, Abby, and good luck in college.
for sure, that's awesome.
Make us proud.
That signing, that's fun events. Coming up, our friends at the Peaks have an event going on Thursday, September 18th. This, I believe, kicks off their comedy run that they tend to have a local or a comedian every month. The first one being Drew Nickens.
Drew Nickens hits the mitten.
He is famously known as seen on Kill Tony. I don't know a ton about Kill Tony, but I hear it's a funny show.
I watched
podcast?
a
It's a
little bit of
podcast.
one the other day. A clip had come on, popped up in my feed. I'm like, oh, okay, this is that Kill Tony. And so then I clicked the link and went to the full show. It's like really long.
It's like 2 hours.
yeah, there's
plus
no
long.
way
Yeah.
I was going to sit there and
I'm
watch
pretty
the
sure
whole
that's why I
thing.
haven't got into it.
That me too.
Because
There's no way I'm going to start getting into a show that's been going this long and it's that long every single time.
kind of like Joe Rogan.
And
I'm not going to lie.
a lot of it is purposely not that great. I mean, you're giving first. I mean, not really, but from what I could see, what it is you have a few professional comedians sitting up there judging everybody, kind of American Idol style.
Okay.
And kind of picking on them a little bit and whatnot, but giving them an opportunity.
Comedian.
You
It's
got
a
a full
comedian American Idol.
crowd there to see this, and they got a band too. I mean, so I don't know how they put this thing on, but I mean that's like a lot of.
Well, that's probably why it takes so long.
No kidding, there's a lot of people involved in putting this thing on. Anyway, apparently they got a bar either upstairs or across the street or something that is full of aspiring comedians or actual comedians or people who've never done it before but they'd like to. They put their name in the bucket, and only a certain number are going to get pulled out each night. So you go and wait, hope that your name gets pulled, and you get 1 minute.
And then don't get Sandmaned off the...
No kidding, because you get 1 minute and they make noises at you and different things like that. But anyway, I watched a little bit of it, and it was. I felt bad for the aspiring comics because that's tough to come in cold.
Yeah.
And you only have 60 seconds to like try to win
get your-
everybody over.
Yeah.
So it's like some people. I only watched like 2 or 3, but some people just launch right into a joke. An actual structured joke. Other
Right.
people.
And knock, like
Other people more like start their act maybe or try to warm people up.
yeah.
You can tell, oh no, they're not going to get anywhere in 60 seconds.
That's a minute to wow you
yeah.
is 4 times longer than most people get.
But
So,
that's right. It's a minute to potentially change your life. And this guy obviously is taking his opportunity because, I mean, I hadn't heard of him and I didn't see him on the show. But he is leveraging that appearance
Yeah.
And
Drew Nickens. You can get your tickets now, thepeaksbr.com. It does say local support, so Tyler Jones and Kyle Wells.
we know
will
him.
Be,
Kyle's a
coming on
local
stage before.
Kyle's a local DJ and personality around town, and he is very funny. I have no doubt he will do good.
I feel like
if he's
I've
doing
seen
stand-up.
I feel like I've seen the Tyler Jones.
Cool.
At the last comedian show I went to, but
And then the guy who's coming, Drew Nickens, he's bringing at least he probably has an opener.
I know, somebody with him.
with him.
Yeah.
So
no, it'd be a good time, and I'm glad that they're getting back into the schedule of the comedians again. You guys got to check these out. They're bringing something here, and they're very entertaining, and some are more family friendly than others, and you'll have to pay attention to that. But
I'm guessing
shout
this
out to
one's
Peaks.
not going to be gang, so don't this is more of a date night or a fun night, and it's a Thursday night, so get your tickets now, and can't wait to hear how that goes.
Yeah, I was also poking around, and I found this, and I wanted to ask you. September 13th.
What is this?
Mecosta County Regatta.
Okay.
MHRA Racer School.
Okay.
It just says Big Rapids. I don't know a ton about it, but it's a boat racing school.
Okay. That's interesting.
It's about all I got for you.
So
I thought
we're
it was
looking,
super interesting.
if you guys are on if you're watching and instead of listening, so we're looking at an event page for next Saturday, the 13th. Actually, it's for the whole weekend.
It's the whole weekend.
The whole weekend, Mecosta County Regatta. It says in Big Rapids, Michigan. We're looking at a photo of like hydro boat racers or whatever they call those, hydroplaners.
Yeah. MHRA Racer School. Huh.
Okay. Is there any other...
It says stock and J short course racing plus marathon racing.
Michigan Hydroplane Racing Association. That's who's putting it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder where they're
There's
racing.
a registration
in the river,
form for it right there. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know. But it have to be on one of the big lakes.
There's some camping. So there's got to be a...
If anybody
it's
is
a local lake or something.
If anybody is
Mecosta County.
listening and knows about this or is part of it, man, I would love to hear about where you guys are hydroplane racing.
It's crazy.
It maybe is on the river.
It's fun.
That could be cool.
Just see those like 2 wide, 3 wide. To be fair, when they do those tracks, they are only as wide as the boat. You know, like I've seen them on like ESPN or, Fox Sports or something where they're racing them and
It's super tight.
and they're very tight and they do like quick turns and I've seen it. I went to Buffalo back when I was in middle school with a family and I don't even know why, a family reunion, his family. I don't know. Anyways, we got to see some of these out on a lake that was there in Buffalo and that's my first time to Canada. That's a fun experience.
I gotta think those are about. I mean, let me just ask you this. Okay, so if you were gonna have a boat, we talked about the boat you could live in. To me, that's the most practical type of a boat.
Right. Second,
The
probably
least
a pontoon.
practical boat would be these.
Yeah.
A one-person
Super fast.
boat that burns probably 4 gallons of
jet
every,
fuel of some sort.
every mile or whatever. I mean, like they're crazy, expensive just to operate, and only you can be in it. And all you're doing is which is probably feels cool.
Oh, I bet.
When you're doing it, but everybody else is going. The guys who's trying to fish, or people who are camping, or trying to be
tubers,
people who are enjoying the peace and quiet.
That, you know what I mean?
And you hear somebody just,
you don't see anything, you just hear it. Yeah.
So where do you fall? Do you think pontoon is probably where, like, just to get a tri-tune or something?
Yeah. So, the tri-tunes now can like pull tubes,
Heck yeah, they
and
can.
you can have a party barge and a slide off the roof.
Now that's what I would like. I think that'd probably be the way to go. Get a really good, get a decent size.
Those things are expensive.
Party barge pontoon. Yeah, they are not cheap. Get a tri-tune with a big, powerful motor so that your kids, if you need to get, if you need to move, you can. Oh yeah, we're looking at some now. We see one for $320,000.
The 2025.
Wow, that is
Bennington.
beautiful. That is beautiful.
320.
Now, why is that one Why is it so much?
Here
Because
we go.
I was gonna say I would expect it to be more like 100.
Here we go.
and 20,000.
65. It's green and tan.
Dude, that's beautiful.
That is a beautiful
and it's
boat.
a Bentley. What a great name. And
That's
look
slick.
at that. Looks like
65. But they just, as soon as you buy the boat, you got to make the payments, right?
Yeah.
But then you have to buy the tube, and then you have to buy the fuel, and then you have to buy the snacks for the boat, and then you got to buy the drinks for the boat,
And a
what
lift
happens
for
when
the boat, and a dock
and
for
then
the
a
boat.
truck to pull the
That's
boat.
right. Gotta have a
and
truck.
or the trailer
Yep.
that comes with it, or you have to purchase separately. This one doesn't even have a trailer in this photo, so it probably doesn't have one. And unfortunately,
Yeah, you're gonna need one.
it's a hobby. It's an expensive hobby.
But if
That's why it's a different life.
We're lucky though. We live in an area where we have so many lakes, and if that is your life, I mean, man, some people get tons of use.
Well, you
out of
have
their-
friends that invite you out on them, so that's nice.
Yeah, and I mean, I get a glimpse into their lives, and yeah, man, this is what they do. They probably
I wish
put more.
somebody invite me.
They probably put more hours on their tri-tunes during the summer than
snowmobilers do.
well, definitely that. But I was going to say, honestly, some days they probably spend more time in their boat than I do in my automobile.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? Like a lot more.
Right.
So to each their own, I guess. God bless you guys with all your fancy, expensive boats.
Now's the time
Not
to buy
gonna-
a boat.
Yeah, not me.
If you're looking to buy a boat, now would be the time.
You think?
End of the season. It's just like buying snowboards in the
see.
spring, you know? It's
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, if you think of buying a house, it's always a good time, but now is the time. I mean, there are some homes sitting that
In town.
are really nice. I've been in them. I'm surprised.
Some
the
of them are my
prices
neighbors.
The prices are much more reasonable than you might think, and rates have come down a little bit.
They have.
So hit us up and let's go look at some. Let's go find you a house or
An investment.
let's get your house on the market. If you're thinking of selling, now would be a really good time. Let's get it done before the snow flies. How about that?
that sounds awesome.
Well, I think that's probably a pretty good show. Did we have anything we didn't get to?
I think just our buddy Dominic.
Dom, any corrections for us?
Well, I'll tell you what, I have one event that you guys didn't get to coming up on September 14th. The Big Rapids Junior Hockey Association is doing a free day at the Ferris Hockey Sports Complex.
Very
oh,
cool.
nice.
It is for kids 4 to 10 years old. It is on Sunday, the 14th, from 1 to 2. Free hockey clinic.
Yeah.
Gear is included.
Let's go.
think
And then
we
they have an
talked about
open
this.
skate from 2 to 4. I don't think
Maybe
we've hit
Like
that
a
one
couple
yet.
weeks ago, maybe.
Couple
But I'm
weeks.
glad you brought.
Yeah.
You mentioned it because those parents. What do they call it? Braha
Braha. Big Rapids
Braha.
Hockey Association.
or something like that.
Yeah.
They are like they do watch, and they've sent us a couple of things. So good job, Dom. What else?
Also, the difference between jelly and marmalade.
Okay.
Jelly is made out of fruit juice, and marmalade is bitter, made poor life decisions, and has the pith and the rind ground up in it.
That's what I thought.
And it's usually made out of citrus.
Okay.
So you have your orange is the
Right.
most common.
Peach and stuff like that. So it's more about the fact that they're making it from the rinds and the husks.
Yes, just
So it's
hardcore.
taste
Yeah, it's
stronger.
hardcore
And
jelly.
the jelly, they use the fruit juice,
Yes.
and then to make it gelatin, they use gelatin, which, as I said before, made from bones.
And
Yes.
strawberry jam is
And strawberry jam is
strawberries.
still the best.
is superior.
Yeah. Now, jam is the actual whole fruit.
Yes, jam has fruit in it.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
Why
like
it's
we all
superior.
learned something today.
You're welcome.
You're all we all learned something today. We can all walk away with our heads just a little higher, knowing the difference between a jelly and a marmalade. Well, that's all I've got for this week. Pat, you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, hey, that's the show. That's what's up for this week, Big Rapids. I'm your host, Chris Jane.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
And just remember, kids, kindness is contagious. Go out there and be the example that you want to see. We're all watching. We're all rooting for you, right?